to Officer Baig, one of the officers that took that report. The second count, they found him guilty of making a false police report that he was a victim of a battery to that same officer. The third count, the jury found that he was guilty of making a false police report as the victim of a hate crime to another detective. And then on count 4, guilty of making a false police report that he was a victim of a battery to that same detective, Kimberly Murray. Count 5, they found him guilty again. Same thing, making a false police report, this time that he was a victim of a battery again to that same police officer. And then on count 6, that is the only count that the jury found him not guilty, and that was for making a false police report that he was a victim of an aggravated battery. So what we now know is that the judge will have to decide what his sentence is. We saw Jussie Smollett coming into court, as he has done every single day of this trial, surrounded by a large group of his family and supporters. He is now been found guilty by a jury of his peers here in Chicago. Again, 5 of 6 counts he's been found guilty on. And so a judge will have to decide what that punishment will be, because there is a range here, and the judge has great discretion to decide what he should face. The range is up to 3 years in prison and a $25,000 fine. The judge could decide all manner of things. He could decide that he just pays a fine. He could decide he doesn't spend not a day in jail. This will all be up now to the judge, looking at all of the factors in this case, whether there are aggravating factors